How the devil? Ah, yeah. Whoa. Anyway, I need to tell you a tale of woe. Now, a few weeks ago, I had to go to the dentist. Now, I wasn't happy because I hate a dentist anyway, and I had to have a tooth extracted. So I reluctantly went to the dentist. So I go to my car, I open the door, I walk out, go to zap it, and I'm like, where the is my car? What? It's gone. Someone nicked it. Oh. They came along in the night and whipped my car. So I was like, oh, I need to increase the security on my house. The first thing the police asked was, do you have a Ring doorbell, CCTV? And I was like, no. My security light stopped working about a month or so before. Maybe the criminals broke them, I don't know. So anyway, the first thing I did was get some security lights. I thought I need to go and get some CCTV or a Ring doorbell or one of the like. And I remembered, I went, hang on a sec. I'm sure I got an email a few weeks ago saying, do you want to review a solar-powered CCTV security camera? So get on my PC, and there's the email there, and I go, oh yes please, I would like to review it, thank you very much. And they sent me this. Yoink! So this is an Anran solar wireless security camera. Solar powered. So there's no wires or any nonsense like that. And you can also charge it with a USB as well. So, result. Let's have a look in the box. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Okay, in the box, we've got a sticker. I think that's a sticker. Yes, a sticker. Yeah, 24 hour surveillance. I don't know if I will stick that up, I don't know. Then we got some instructions. Then we have the solar panel. Looks pretty decent actually, not bad at all. It's quite a large solar panel, so it should give it plenty of juice. Then we've got the camera itself. And the fixings here, they go on the back. So I think it pans like that and goes up and down. So that should be pretty cool. And there's the aerials there. Comes with all the fixings with it. Don't know what that is. More fixings. We've got the wall mount, I imagine, which just goes on there, is it? Maybe? I don't know. We'll work it out now. Okay, we'll work it out. And that's another wall mount there, I think. Up. Okay, and there's a USB charging cable. It's a micro USB, not USB-C, but who gives the monkeys? There we are. And then we got, what's this? Don't know. Sticky pads or something? I don't know. I know what they are. That's just your drill, where you drill. You can either use this one or that one. So you haven't got to mark it out, it's already marked up for you. That's very nice of them, isn't it? Right, whoosh. Anything underneath? Always check underneath, you never know. Nothing. Okay, after looking at it for about a minute, it's easy to work out, it's very simple. So you got your solar panel here, this bracket here goes on the wall, that screws into there, that's so, okay. Now you can tilt and angle it then. You can angle it then, so you're going to get the best sun out of it. And then that goes on the wall, and then you see it's all wobbly at the moment. You tighten that up, hang on a sec, and it makes that solid end and stays in that. So that's that one. Now, be careful. So these pre-marked screw holes, make sure you got the right one for the right one. So this one is for that bracket, and this one is for that bracket. So before you start using them, line them up first and make sure you got the right one. Perhaps I put a mark on there to say which bracket is which.
What's that? Fancy bit of kit there, eh?
Oh,
What is it? Cameras?
camera, yeah, just filming me putting that in there.
Oh, different, eh? Yeah. Oh, you
Different.
right, Darby.
Okay, oof, it's done, it's up. I'm a little bit sweaty, it's quite warm today in the UK. Oof, I had to put my collar up, I didn't have any sunscreen on, so I put my collar up, didn't want to get my neck burned. Anyway, it's up. Some people may argue, oh, you should have put it higher. The crims will come along and they'll rip it down and take it apart and smash it up. Well, yeah, of course. But here's the thing, a couple of issues. If I put it up on the upper wall upstairs, my extension at the back would obscure the view from the drive. So you wouldn't see what was going on if the car got nicked or anything. And secondly, think of a Ring doorbell. Ring doorbell's this high. People could come up and go, smash. There we are, job done. So it makes no difference. Now I had to put the solar panel just below it, and the reason I did that it was where the drainage is at the top. It comes out a little bit, and it actually causes a shadow to go on that wall after about sort of 10 or 11 a.m. Now I wanted the solar panel to get as much sun as possible throughout the day, especially in the winter. So I put it a bit lower because of that, so it gets enough sun through the day. How well it works in winter, we'll have to wait and see. Now I've got some security lights, and they work in the winter fine, but I'm not sure if the camera will need more power, and the solar power in the winter might not be enough. But that's why you have a charging port. So it's easy to just take off, unplug, take off, bring it in, charge it up with the USB-C to give it a bit of juice, and put it back on again, just to give it that little extra boost. Anyway, how does it work? Well, let's have a look. Okay, so the first thing you need is an SD card, a micro SD card, the teeny ones. Okay, and it supports up to 128 gigabyte. You can pick them up for around £10, £15. That's how much I paid for mine. And that goes into the slot at the bottom. Just slap it in, pull up the flap, slap it in, and also at the bottom there you've got your reset button and your power button, which you use when you set it up. Let's talk about night vision. Right, you've got 3 modes. The first one is intelligent vision. Intelligent? Check you out. Okay, now what this does, it goes from black and white and cuts to colour vision when movement is detected. And then once the movement is gone, it goes back to black and white. Then you've got full colour night vision. And what this does, it stays full colour through the night, but it also turns the lights on when it detects motion. And then you've got black and white constantly, but that doesn't give you any lights. So the colour night vision was okay. It was a little bit blocky, I thought. It'd be hard to recognise faces in it. Yeah, I mean, you can see what it is. The only issue I had with mine was that there was a street light in the background quite bright, and I think that's what made the footage quite dark in the foreground. So that may have affected it. I don't know, possibly, maybe not. I don't know. I preferred personally the black and white night vision. I kept it on that setting simply because the images were clearer, less blocky, and also didn't have this jumpiness. Okay, I thought it performed a lot better with the black and white night vision. So personally, I'm going to leave it on that. It's up to you what you want to leave it where at, but I preferred the black and white night vision. The only downside to that is if a crim comes along and the police go, oh, show us your footage. What colour jacket was he wearing? They go, oh, I don't know. Maybe he was dressed in black and white. Huh? Okay, so you have to be aware of that. But most of the time, you know, the crims wear a dark hoodie, a dark trousers, and maybe a ski mask. I don't know. Right, it's all black anyway, so it doesn't make much difference, does it? I just wanted to add this little bit in because I think it's only fair. Okay, I found out that I had it on the wrong setting on night vision. I had it on intelligent vision. Now what that does, it doesn't turn the lights on it. You've got to have it set on full color night vision for the lights to come on. Well, that's how it worked for me anyway. Now when I did it with full color night vision mode, not intelligent vision, the lights come on and it was much clearer. And it's probably more of a deterrent. So I may keep it on full color night vision now rather than black and white. So there you go. Motion detection was pretty good. You can see me here coming back through the gate after chucking a spider out. Now in the UK, it's spider mating season, so they come in the house, they crawl around looking for a mate. Just glad they don't live in Australia. I mean, we're getting reasonably big spiders this year for the UK. I mean, compared to like Australia, they're not that big. I mean, some of them I caught are the size of the palm of my hand. But I've got my trusty spider catcher. Oink, oink. Works a treat, it's brilliant. Doesn't harm the spider either, which is good. So you can catch it and then chuck it out. Now, if you notice, I went outside down the end of the street, put it by your neighbour's house. Because the spider, if you put it in your garden, they turn around, come straight back in. So I chuck it down the end of the street. And my neighbours can deal with them.
On with it. Yes, get on with it.
It's got a waterproof rating of IP65, which is pretty good. It should withstand some rain on it, sprays and splashes, things like that. So it should be fine outdoors, as long as you don't submerge it. So don't take it in the bath with you. Whoa! And there you go, nice and clean, fresh as a new pin. Okay, the two-way microphone and speaker, it's okay, it's adequate. Is it fantastic? No, it's no Tascam, it's no Rode, okay? But it works well enough for you to be able to understand each other, so no issues there really. Hello, how can I help? Yeah, I got a parcel from erexeldysfunctions.com. Well, yeah, that's for a friend. Was the first name Martin? Yeah, I know, it's a coincidence. My friend's name is also Martin. Could you just pop him at the door? So all in all, you're getting a pretty decent camera. You've also got a siren, a warning on it with flashing lights, and the siren comes on when the motion sensor is triggered. I don't tend to put that on because I'll really cheese off my neighbours. But if he was in a farm or something and someone was coming on, or a house that's out in the countryside, it might come in handy there. You can also link it up with Mametma. Okay, you know the one. Don't want to say the name. I'll be setting all your devices off. Oh, she'd be like, why are you order? You're setting all my devices off? Why in 2023 are you saying the name Mametma? Okay. Anyway, yeah, so you can set it up with Mametma. So if you've got an Echo Show, you can connect it to that. It does picture in picture. I've got Mametma built in on my PC, so I can use it with that as well. Now, it's worth mentioning, even though I've had this product for free and I like the product, it is worth mentioning some of the downsides to it. So let's talk about delivery drivers for a start, just for an example. Delivery driver turns up and it triggers the motion sensor and you get an alert. When you press that alert and to open your camera up to maybe do a conversation with that driver, because sometimes you want to speak to that driver, because you know what delivery drivers are like. They're in and out in 2 seconds, like SAS. Okay, they want to get back in that van as quickly as possible for the next delivery. So they'll dump that parcel anyway. All right, I've seen it stuck behind my bin in the pouring down rain, and I get it out and it was ruined. Okay, I had to send it back. So it's good. The whole point of having that two-way conversation is to be able to press it. It comes on to say, oh, excuse me, can you not leave it there? Can you put it in that container over there? But the problem is it takes a little bit of time to load. Sometimes it was taking up to 20 seconds. And it may not seem a long time, 20 seconds, but delivery drivers, they're gone. Okay, they dump it and gone. Let us through the letterbox. They don't mess about. And also, if the motion sensor goes off in the night and there's a criminal, you want to be able to see where it is quickly. You don't want to be waiting 20 seconds. Oh, come on. Okay. Another thing you should be aware of is that if your router, or for my American friends, router, is too far away from the camera, you may get, if you've got it on the full setting, the 5 megapixel, it may start getting a bit blocky and a bit jumpy. Looks like you're doing robot dancing. Okay. I had a few issues, so you can cue it out with 2 ways. You can get a Wi-Fi extender, put in the camera, or if your router or router is quite close to it, you shouldn't have an issue. Anyway, there you go. That's come to the end of the video. If you got this far, give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you? Subscribe, come on, sort it out. And I'll catch you in the next one.